Angel has been discovered, for want of a better word, starring in pornography.
So this is the full thing from the clip early on?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course I saw it. Look, I am not the one looking for the bacchanal here, you know. Look, just go.
Ever thought of, I don't know, how am I really supposed to know better if all y'all give me are things?
Things?
You constantly criticize me, other than that, Daddy constantly just ignores me. So, really, how am I supposed to know who I'm supposed to be? You ever thought about that?
So,
Just leave her alone.
Listen.
That's not helping anything.
you with your hands in your pocket. That help anything? Hmm? Did you contribute anything? Did you tell the child anything?
What am I supposed to tell her anyway?
This don't bother you?
Why does this always have to turn into some kind of competition?
Competition? Competition? I am not competing with you. I'm trying to get some support here. This whole family falling apart, and Michael, you behaving. I mean, look at you. You behaving like you're above everything else. Michael, what the hell is wrong with you? Huh?
Joseph, may I help you?
Hello, Mr. Joseph?
Yes.
This is Michael. Michael Joseph?
Yes, Michael.
Yeah, I was in your office earlier.
Yes, Michael. Everything okay?
Listen, I just want to apologize, sir, for the way I behaved when I came to your office earlier.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was uncalled for.
That's quite alright, Michael. Is everything okay?
Well, I called because I've been going through a lot of, you know, everything that has happened so far, and everything seems like, you know, for me, one big, you know, it's like a big pretense. All these thoughts in my head.
Michael,
You know, all my life I've been trying to be, you know, do the right thing and be the best father and be the best husband and the best neighbor and the best worker, but nothing seems to be making any sense now, you know.
Michael, listen. Are you still in Port of Spain? Michael, why don't you come by to the office? Let's finish this conversation face to face.
Okay. Now?
Yes. Now it's fine.
All right. Yeah. Do I have to bring my wife and my daughter with me when I'm coming?
No, I think you and I need to have
Okay.
a one-on-one.
All right. Yeah. Oh, before you go off the phone, Mr. Joseph, whatever conversation we have between me and you, it will stay between me and you, right?
Yes, Michael, as I mentioned before, whatever you say in here stays in here.
Thank you.
Please, come by.
Thank you.
you want to get a proper education, just sign up for Serve All program. Most important is the ADP. If you want to work hard and start make some money, better sign up now while you still is a teen, because the age rate is 16 to 19. I guarantee that you won't be alone, because we got the North, Central, East and the South Zone. Masonry and garment construction, woodwork, AC and refrigeration, welding, electrical installation, auto mechanic, television production, electronics, computer networking, dental aid straightening and painting, beauty, culture, info technology, computer repair, catering, hospitality. We serve all of the people who are willing to learn, serve all of the people who don't want to get burned, serve all of the youths who want education. We serve all. Yo, I say, we serve all.
Okay folks, now that Giselle is outside, Michael, is there anything that you want to say to Ingrid?
I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to start. Ingrid, there are a lot of things that I've been keeping from you, you know. Hiding, lying. I got fired about a week ago.
What, Michael?
Ingrid.
You got fired?
Ingrid, I'm sorry.
Michael, we can't afford for you to be fired.
I'm so sorry. I understand that you're upset. I do. But please, please try and stay calm. Michael has a lot to get off his chest right now, and you will have your turn, okay? Go ahead, Michael.
Ingrid, you have every right to be angry, okay? I'm not blaming you for anything. Look, I know that you've gone out of your way to ensure that, you know, to keep the family together. I've taken you and Giselle for granted, and I'm really, really sorry. It doesn't matter how much I try to rationalize this situation with Giselle and how many excuses I make. I have only myself to blame. The bottom line is, it's me to blame. I am the one to blame.
How?
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame.
Why? Why are you blaming yourself for what Giselle did?
Ingrid, please, please.
I don't understand.
It's okay. It's okay. Michael, you're doing fine. But please, could you be more specific? I need both.
Michael.
Yes.
Please.
I need both you and Ingrid to be as clear as possible on this.
I have only myself to blame for. Look, you remember that DVD player that we bought for Giselle for Christmas some years ago? Good. Well, I've been, you know, borrowing it quite a bit.
Borrowing it?
Yeah.
We have a DVD player at home, so I don't understand what you're borrowing it for.
I borrowed it to watch porn.
What?
Look, I couldn't use the television or the computer or anything in the house because I just thought that, you know, borrowing it would have been safer, and I didn't want to get you and Giselle upset and find out what I was doing, and I just thought it was, you know, safer. I got a little careless. And now, of course, Giselle knows everything. She knows everything. She's quite aware of everything that went wrong.
What is it you're really telling me here now, Michael?
Look, Ingrid, I have a very serious problem, Ingrid. I can't stop watching porn. There's nothing I could do to stop it. It just comes, it's all over, the television, the computer, everything. It's just coming. Even when I try to just sleep, it's all there in my brain, like it's burned into my brain. And the worst thing is that I end up watching it at work, and that's why they fired me. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Michael, you lied to me all week telling me you're going to work.
I am sorry.
No, wait. In fact, you was actually lying to me for years. Mr. Joseph, I knew something was up, you know. I knew something was going on. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And now this thing with Giselle, and now to be blindsided by this too, Michael. You tell me what it is I do to deserve this, Michael? In a way, I knew, you know. I knew it was something. I just couldn't put my finger on exactly what it was. You know, I used to sympathize. I even thought that you were going through a rough patch.
Come to bed now. Bed not get you.
Yeah. I have to send some messages out still to the crew, you know. So I'll join you in a few minutes. Okay?
You got a chance to fix the ring?
You see?
Alright, stinker.
Don't stay up too late, okay?
Okay. Night.
I trusted you, Michael. I trusted you so much that I doubted myself. I even convinced myself that you were on the straight and narrow.
But I was, Ingrid. I never cheated.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that, Michael. Sure. You used to be where you said you'd be. You'd call, and you said you'd call. You were there in body, but your heart and your mind, Michael, they were elsewhere.
I had no choice but to be there.
You had no choice.
I had to be there for Giselle. You were always at work.
Okay, no, don't you dare pin that on me. If this thing with Giselle didn't happen, you would have what? Cheated?
Look, I am not blaming you. I would never cheat on you. You know that. But that doesn't mean that the opportunities never presented themselves. In Trinidad, we live in, you know. Look, babe. It's just that a lot of times I came home, you know, just wanting to spend some time with my wife, and you were never there.
Okay, Michael, how did that make you feel?
Lonely, I guess.
disconnected. That's, as if, my needs were totally unimportant.
Okay. Well, what did he do?
Simple. I watch porn. Even not home. Some days I have to kill time before I go to pick up Giselle to bring her from lessons. So it was just easy to sit down and, watch porn. I was able to satisfy my needs, even if it was just for a little while.
So this is my fault. Well, excuse me, Michael, for not being there to fulfill your needs. This is downright unfair.
This has nothing to do with whether it's fair or not. It's true.
Michael Joseph, you must really be an addict of some sort. You just confessed to lying through your teeth to me, and then you turn it around and then blame it on me? Michael, I am so sick of you.
Okay,
I am so sick of you.
Ingrid, Michael, please. Ingrid, please. Have a seat. Let's try to work through this.
This is just so mind-boggling. It could have been anything. I could have been working 24/7. Michael, you had no right. You had no right. You violated my trust. You violated our home, Michael. Our marriage. No wonder Giselle in a little porn movie for herself, You know why? Because she see Daddy looking at it. And you know what? I'm sure she's thinking when she see Daddy looking at it, it must be good. It must be real.
Ingrid!
Don't Ingrid me. Because I have no doubt that if this thing didn't happen with Giselle, you know what? You would have still been satisfying yourself and it would have been under my nose. You wouldn't have been caught. And you wouldn't have seen the damage that you could do to the family if you already didn't do damage to your own daughter. Michael, you lost your job.
Ingrid, okay. Let me ask you this. Michael mentioned earlier that you were never at home, that you were always at work. Is there any truth to that statement?
Well, yes, to a certain extent. All right? But it's not like if we never discussed it. Because we did. He knew my goals. They were our goals. He knew my plan. We had a plan to secure our future, I suppose I was so focused on the big picture that I missed some of the details. That still does not excuse him.
Okay. How do you think your focus on work, how do you think that impacted on Giselle?
Giselle? Look, no one needs to tell me that I missed out on quality time with my daughter because of work, right? She was right. I mean, I spent a lot of time getting her this, buying her that. I know I spent time buying a lot of material things for her, and perhaps what she needed was my time. And I'm not denying that I had a part to play in Giselle's choices. But that still, it does not excuse you.
All right. We are running out of time for today, and I want to bring Giselle back inside, but I need you both to please keep calm. Let's try to focus less on the accusations and more on the solutions. Agreed? Ingrid? Giselle?
Well, if you want to get a proper education, just sign up for Serve All program. Most important is the ADP. If you want to work hard and start make some money, better sign up now while you still is a teen, because the age rate is 16 to 19. I guarantee that you won't be alone, because we got the North, Central, East and the South Zone. Masonry and garment construction, woodwork, AC and refrigeration, welding, electrical installation, auto mechanic, television production, electronics, computer networking, dental aid straightening and painting, beauty, culture, info technology, computer repair, catering, hospitality. We serve all of the people who are willing to learn, serve all of the people who don't want to get burned, serve all of the youths who want education. We serve all. Yo, I say, we serve all.
Okay. So I think we've made some breakthroughs, unearthed some issues that have been affecting all of you, one way or another. The question I have though for each of you, where do we go from here? Giselle, what do you think we've accomplished so far in the sessions?
I don't know. I guess I feel lighter, relieved. Maybe things can go back to how it was when I was.
Like when?
When I was small. We used to do things together, like a family. Remember?
Could you give me an example?
We used to wake up real early Saturday mornings and go for walks together. Or sometimes Mom would let me put on my swimsuit under my dress and she'll take me to the beach after church.
Michael, what about you? Do you see the possibility of your family going back to the way things used to be?
To be honest with you, with all of you,
This is the first time in years that I have felt, like myself. As G said, I feel lighter, unchained in a sort of way. I'll tell you all something, that despite all the lies and the secrets, there's nothing that I will not do for my family. I know I'm the one that, brought you all to this point here, this edge. And I'm really, really sorry for that. Ingrid, please look at me. When I said to you that I never cheated, I meant that. I would never do that. I know that, what I've done, all the things that have happened over the years, that it's almost the same. I'm sorry that things have to come to this point where I had to come to the point where I lost my job and, bring my family to the brink of... I just couldn't stand the thought of, losing all of you too. I know that I can't explain away everything, and I have a lot, to make up for. But what I'd like to ask is that at least we can try. Let's try together to work this one out, To work it out, please. Please.